welcome back to my channel Josna Josh. Today I'm here at upcoming attractions of Visakhapatnam, upcoming tourism attractions of Visakhapatnam, MB Ma. It's going to turn into a floating restaurant. So before get on board, let me brief about these details of this cargo ship. Okay, it is 3,000 ton cargo Bangladeshi cargo ship, 60-meter length and 13 meters width. Okay, so it had drifted from its anchorage point in the year 2020 on October 13th and ran aground near Tenneti Park. You know, Tenneti Park is popular, known as the popular tourist destination of Visakhapatnam. So it's ran aground near Tenneti Park. So the salvage operations got failed. You know why it's really ran aground? It's because due to heavy wind and monsoon phenomenal. The monsoon phenomenal things and heavy wind, it ran aground near Tenneti Park. So the salvage operations it couldn't salvage. The salvage operations got failed. So the owner of the ship has declared it's a abandoned ship. So the Gill Marines, it's a private firm, the Gill Marines has been asked to develop this abandoned ship into floating restaurant by AP Tourism. Okay, so Vizag people soon able to dine in a different style. I hope it will be another cap on Vizag. It will be another feather on cap of Vizag. Soon we just get in on board and let's know the details. So I'm too curious like you guys, just go and get the further details. Come, follow me. Guys, we are on board actually. It's a green house. Now I'm going to meet Mr. Karthik. He's a site engineer of this Enima ship, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so he'll explain detail, okay? Hi Karthik, how are
Hello,
you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Please do explain, no?
Yeah, sure. See, this entire room is called as view house. This is the actual place where the captain and the chief engineer and the other crew will be working on this part. So, by standing here, they will be operating the ship. Like they will be seeing the directions, and also the entire controlling room part will be done at this part.
The controlling part will
Yeah,
be
yeah.
done.
Entire controlling part will be done at this part. Yeah.
Operations,
Yeah.
controlling operations
The entire
are-
controlling operation will be done in this part.
Okay.
And the remaining part, like engine system, will be in the bottom of the ship.
Okay.
Yeah. From there will be another crew part working on that part. Yes.
So who will sit here actually exactly when it's working, no?
Yeah.
The captain and
Captain and the chief engineer.
chief engineer.
Yeah,
and
like
captain.
he's the next person who works under the captain.
Okay, the chief engineer who works under the captain and chief engineer are sitting here. It's a view house. Okay, all controlling operations are will be done here. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Basic work, like we are doing fabrication work at present. And by this month, we are trying to open for visitors. Like they come and by the open for visitors. Like it will be also one of the submarine and aircraft where you have seen in the Arctic beach. Like as same as like this ship also will be open for the visitors. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, exactly. See, this system is known as a radar. Radar in the sense radioactive and ranging instrument, which is used for detecting the other ships and any submarines or like any other vessels are at the nearest point of the ship, and that information will be given by this radar system. As simple as if you can see, you can understand what it is. This is a compass, right? For this will be using as a navigational system for directing the ship, like which direction we want. In that direction we can turn the ship by using these controls. Well, and this part is known as, this is actually a transmitter. This is known as EOT, engine order telegraph. Actually, by using this part, this instrument, the information will be sent to the engine room, which is located at the bottom of the ship.
This This is captain room. Captain is chief of the ship. So we call it like man of the ship. See, this is the captain room where the captains are staying here during their workplace. In upstairs, the captain room and chief engineer room and the control things and all. The downstairs, we come. I'll show you the second engineer room and other stuff. Come. See, this is second engineer room. Yeah, they have actually it's furnished one. See, they have a fridge, cot, everything. It's a third engineer. Okay, so let him sleep. Let him. Don't issue. Yeah, somebody sleeping inside. Actually, this is the third engineer room. And then, what is exactly this one? Stairway. Okay, there are steps actually. We just go in downstairs, right? Yeah, by this using the staircase, no, we go down. Yeah. So by using the staircase, directly we go to captain room, which we seen. Okay, we directly go to captain room. Okay. Yeah. Maybe in that ship we call it stairway. Normally staircase, no? Yeah. Come. It's a stairway. We'll get. Come. We'll go down. Come. You two follow me, guys. Come. But little bit careful, no? Actually. It's a sailor room. Sailor is like a basic person who works in the yeah. Those who are working, no, they are staying here inside the room. Kitchen ID. Okay, come. See, it's a kitchen room. Come, we'll get inside. We have fridge. The dining. It's a dining. It's a dining set.
Okay, now we are going to see the most important room of the ship. Like this is the engine room. Like the whole ship will be operated by this room. Come, let's get into this room. This is the engine room of the ship. This is the main crucial part of the ship. Like the piston and the other most important components which are required to operate the engine has been placed in this part. Now let's see the important parts of the ship. Let's get down. Be careful. Totally we are having 2 generators and 1 diesel engine in this ship, in this engine room. And this generator is related to, this is run by seawater. This is the purpose of seawater generator, and that said there is another generator which is runs on the purpose of fresh water. And this is the main component of the engine room. That's what called as engine, diesel engine. Now I'm going to explain the units and the components of this diesel engine. This is the cylinder bore coming with the 300 millimeters and with the piston stroke of 380 mm, and its net weight is almost 17,500 kgs, and the rate of speed is 500 radius per minute, and the rated power is 735 kilowatts. And at this part we are having 2 types of motor pumps. One is freshwater pump and the other one is seawater pump. See, if you see here, the red oxide coated one is the freshwater one, and this green color one is the seawater pump. Okay, and we can also say that this is also a major component of the ship. This pump is used to rotate the propeller of the ship, which is located in the back side of the ship. Bottom of the a giant wheel will be located in every ship. That part of the wheel is rotated by running of this motor. And these 2 cylinders were used for air horn, like the horn which we are using on the ship. The air horn is worked by the air compressor. And this is a tank which is known as the ballast tank, which is located which is consisted in each and every ship. Actually, the main purpose of this ballast tank is like whenever there is a rolling in the mid sea, like there will be a turbulence and disturbances on the sea because of the sea conditions. So on that factor, the purpose of this ballast tank is to control the ship and make the ship to be standard without any turbulence and disturbances. This display board is nothing but the general display board, which is used for controlling like whether the fuel is low or high. That one will be indicated in this display board. See, if you remember what I said in the beginning, like we have seen in the bridge, like a wheelhouse, that one, the EOT, engine order telegraph. That one is a transmitter which sends the information to the engine room, which the crew who has been working in the engine room, that the people will be receiving the information which will be sent from the top of the wheelhouse. From the wheelhouse part, the information will be sent, and so based on that, the crew persons will be take part and they will be working on that information. This is an emergency exit way. If there is any accidental situation occurs on that purpose, this is the only way the crew can exit. They can go out of this engine room. On that purpose, this part will be using. This motor pump is a freshwater motor pump, which is used to pump the water from the base level to the overhead tanks. Another officer working on the ship who takes care of the entire electricity board of the ship, who is nothing but ETO. We call him as ETO, Electro-Technical Officer. He takes care of the electricity part of the ship, and this one is the panel board of the electricity. And most of the time, the ship will be only runs by the alternate current, AC current, and that's it.
See, this is operating system, actually manual operating system. It's a wheel, operating wheel. If the ship goes right or left, it controls. By using this operating system, no, for the detail use actually. The project has taken over by long-time owner and operators MS Gill Marines, So like this upcoming project, onshore ship resorts, I just would want to say the advantage, like, where the location and the advantage of location, why it lies in the Tenneti Park, one the popular tourist destination actually. So the location advantage and geography of the Tenneti Park, the idea of the ship museum evolved, which for most part of the lies from considerable distance from the shore, being partially in water and partially on shore across a side and wall. It is in spectacular location, So I would want to say the projects, you really guys to know, actually would want to know what are the features of this upcoming tourist project, ship onshore resorts. Yeah, it is, green and activated public open space. Like it is India's first shipwrecks onshore resorts and independently branded and self-operated resorts. A modern hotel, pub, which is a restaurant and a bar. It's the first India's onshore report which is coming on our Vizag. How are we lucky? How people are lucky? Not only in Vizag, those people would want to come and stay in Vizag on their tourist party. They are really going to experience very soon. So onboard cruise ship experience, a spectacular indoor sky rooftop restaurant and a bar and event space which is designed to offer outstanding sea facing and park view. Experience of living on board a ship on ship resort and the short accommodation as a service apartment. They are really providing short accommodation as a service apartment on shore. Okay, and the other thing is that actually, if people are eager to know when it will come in two phases actually. The phase 1, it will open for public in month June in 2022 as a ship museum. As we actually TUV and other the same like other the tourist attractions in Visakhapatnam, like this upcoming onshore resorts also. It's first it will open for public as a ship museum. Okay, people really feel the real experience of ship. So they can go indoor and see that, they can go on board and see what is inside the ship actually. And then in second phase, they'll develop